Yachty went into specifics and revealed that he helped Mitch make $400,000 for pretty much doing nothing in his own words, and so because of all this,
you know what's crazy? Some people be like, you cannot let people help you because then they'll turn around and do this. They'll just throw it right back in your face. Like, hey, what's up, you guys? Hold on one second. While I put on this lotion, hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is sabriyahnettles. If you hear my voice and it sounds a little, well, if you're new and you don't know me from a can of paint or a hole in the ground, you don't know that my voice is a little different. It's because I'm a little sick. I'm a little under the weather. I'm getting over a sore throat, so I got my tea with me that I will be occasionally drinking, sipping on. It's really hot. Make sure you subscribe before the video gets started so you won't miss out on the fun shit I do on the channel. I do a lot of fun things and I won't want you to miss out, okay, honey? Today we got some drama. Seems like we got a little drama, and no pun intended, but tea. It seems that Lil Yachty and one of his new artists named Karrahboo, they fell out. They're no longer like in a group together, all this whoop shit. And you know what's crazy? Like, I like Karrahboo, I like her music. I think that her style is really, you know, unique and stuff like that. Apparently, it's a lot of stuff going on within Lil Yachty's group, Concrete Boys, I think that's what they're called. And it's a lot of mess. A lot of shadiness. And I don't too much know what's going on. I don't know. I did get sent something where Lil Yachty was on, like, I guess live, and he was kind of talking about a situation between him, Karrahboo, and his friend Mitch, whatever, they had a podcast together. So yeah, it's like a lot of people there. He's falling out with a lot of people, and I'm curious to know what the fuck is going on. I don't be knowing nothing. I live on a rock. I don't keep up with shit. So like, I just want to get a little bit of insight on what's going on. And I don't know if that's gonna require me watching a fucking live, or is it somebody, which I should have done all this before, but I just be wanting to like click on stuff and fucking hear it then.
Right now, we are currently witnessing a meltdown from Lil Yachty that, no matter whether you love or hate him, is gonna have major implications on not just the rest of his own career, but also considering the important role he plays in the creative direction of some of the biggest rappers in the world like Drake, and the entirety of hip-hop. Because when we look at everything Yachty exposed and told us about some people who he is livid with, not just through his IG live and his social media pages, but also with the rest of his recent controversies, we can see that Yachty right now is fed up with what seems like every single person around him. And now with Yachty having so many different issues with people at the moment, that range from his rap group and label, to his podcast, all the way to even some of his closest personal friendships in the industry like Drake, all boiling up at once. This charged up rant he just had is about to push him out of all of the industry circles he's in, because Yachty's actions in this moment are not just one-off comments that can be overlooked or even forgiven, but everything he said is the type of stuff that burns bridges that will never be able to be built again. Because Yachty did not hold back when it came to exposing the truth in his eyes about some of the narratives going on around him and his name that were being spread by former Concrete Boys artist Karrahboo, who just left the group recently, and also the co-host of his Safe Place podcast, Mitch. And now, first off with Karrahboo, as it came out that Karrahboo was telling people that Yachty bullied her, Yachty quickly came out and said that he was going to be going on live to talk about this, and when he actually did this, I don't think we've ever seen Yachty more livid about anything, as he went on to rant about this entire situation. And
I didn't even know that Yachty was like an internet person. Like, I didn't know he was somebody that'd be like on IG live or like really on the internet for real. So like, I was very surprised when I seen like a clip of him kind of ranting about personal stuff or like whatever he got going on, because I didn't think he was that type of person that get on the internet and do that type of shit. But
said so much about Karrahboo, and now instead of trying to sum it all up, because Yachty said a lot, here are a few clips.
I'm gonna start with Kara, right? Go ahead, tell people how you verbally abuse people, alright? Don't get on here and make it seem like I kicked you out. Like kicked you out cause bullying you? Bro, go ahead and tell people how you talk to people. How you tell my security
seen a
guard,
little bit
oh,
of
you
this.
homeless, oh, you work for me, oh, you ain't got no, you're poor, and we above you, and how you talk to people like they nothing. Stop the front, bro. Internally, we have withheld your actions since the beginning of me giving you this career. What are we talking about, bro? What are we even talking about, bro? You don't even do nothing. I've given you a career, and time you just disrespect me. I wrote every verse you've done. I dressed you. I dressed all 5 of y'all.
Damn. He said, the way you walk, the way you talk, that's me. Damn, to say that you put a nigga on and you dress it. You know what's crazy? Like, to say all this is like, to be the other person in this situation, if I know these things that a nigga done did for me and all that shit, put me on basically, why would I be sitting here trying to disrespect a nigga or like showing my ass, whatever, just so they can get online and do this, like air my shit out? Like, if I knew that all this stuff was true and a nigga done dressed me, nigga done put me in a house, nigga done gave me money, all that shit, like, why would I wouldn't be trying to move like weird or funny towards said nigga, because that nigga has so much ammo, like so much ammo against you, and could easily just do what Lil Yachty's doing, telling everybody, I dressed you, I put you on, I wrote your shit. Like, it's too much shit that I'm like, alright, this nigga done helped me a little too much, let me go ahead and, you know, be grateful and just ease up, you know.
No money, bro. See, this is the problem with you new artists. You $900,000 in a hole, and I got every receipt. $900,000 concrete in a hole.
So now with Yachty saying all of this, which as you can see from him calling her out for being a horrible person who doesn't respect others, to then saying that he wrote every single one of her verses, which is a crazy claim and means Yachty.
You know, I like that song by her, my mama's scared something. Fuck, I don't know the lyrics. It's so crazy. I sing it all the time. And have music. Let me just play it for y'all. Cause I'm just not doing it any justice. Go. Hey. Alright, I can't play too much. And I like this song. He wrote all that? Damn, bro. But to be honest, Lil Yachty, he's very good. Like, recently, I think it was last year, when he came out with his, that album. What was that album called? Let's Start Here. That's the album. That album, Let's Start Here. When he came up with that album, I was like, damn. Like, before that, I didn't really too much pay attention to Lil Yachty. You know, I didn't really like his music too much before then. But when he came out with that album, it kind of made me, like, want to listen to him more. And so, from that album on, he just really was like turning up to me, and he started making music that I liked. And so, like, and it also made me kind of listen to shit he's saying. And I'm like, oh wait, Lil Yachty, he's actually a pretty good rapper. Like, I wasn't paying attention before, but now that I locked in, he's actually a pretty good rapper. So I wouldn't be surprised if he was writing. Wasn't he writing other people's music though? He wrote music for other people as well. So like, he do this writing shit. Like, don't play with him on that.
Was writing stuff like this. He did already back this up by leaking his own reference track from her On the Radar freestyle, which was considered to be Karrahboo's breakout moment. So if Yachty wrote this,
I didn't see
and
that.
we also know that he has written for other female rappers like the City Girls and their hit song Act Up, and we also know he ghostwrites for Drake all the time. We can assume that he was probably writing most of her other material,
Actually didn't know
and this
that.
is why she has not released any music since splitting with him, and now even crazier than exposing himself to be her ghostwriter. Yachty called her out for pretty much being a failure of an artist who makes no money off her actual music. And making this even crazier, he talks about how she owes him $900,000, which is just insane. And as Yachty was on this rant,
y'all, I still haven't got my goddamn premium bag.
he also seemingly called out the rest of the Concrete Boys group, as he talked about how he dresses all of the group all of the time and gave them their sense of style. Which from all this, we can see that Yachty is so mad about this entire situation that he is now making the rest of his own label and group look just as bad. And I'd imagine with Yachty blasting this about them on live and pretty much making them sound like they're...
To be honest, I only know of her music. Oh, I'm pointing to it like y'all can't fucking see. Karrahboo. I only know her music. I've seen that other girl, the other girl that looked like Karrahboo. I've seen her like on a live before, like on like I think Kai's live, but I don't know. I haven't heard any music from her. They look just like their sisters, or they're just two light skinned girls. They look just like they're like fucking sisters. But I only heard Karrahboo out of this whole group. Never seen that nigga before with the glasses. Oh, two of them. I never seen both of them niggas with glasses. I never see that nigga that look like Travis Scott before. I never heard anything from them. So it's crazy. The only person that is known from these 5 motherfuckers is Karrahboo, and Lil Yachty saying that he wrote for her.
His taunts. They must be mad at him now on some level, but now also with this rant. Yachty, of course, also called out who we all thought was his best friend in Madman Mitch, and as with him and his Safe Place podcast, when Yachty and Mitch interviewed Key Glock, and a clip from this interview of Yachty telling Mitch that if he wasn't friends with him, he would be nothing went viral. As it was going around on social media and Yachty was getting more hate, as people were saying that he is a horrible person. Because Mitch did not come out on social media to issue a statement to defend Yachty, despite him being very out of line for the things he said. This also caused Yachty to explode on Mitch and pretty much doubled down on his comments that he said in the interview, as he pretty much called Mitch talentless again, and then revealed that Mitch...
But to be honest, what does he do though? I don't know. I never seen this guy Mitch ever in my life before Lil Yachty and him had a podcast together. So I am curious as to what is Mitch's talent. You know, what does he do? Like, is he a rapper? Is he a singer? Is he a fashion designer? Is he an actor? Like, what does he do? I don't know what he does. Being a podcaster isn't a talent. Anybody can fucking hook up a mic and talk.
Begged Yachty to help him find a way to become successful, and this was the only reason why he even started the Safe Place podcast in the first place. And what Yachty said here was even more hurtful than what he said to Karrahboo, because with the person he was targeting here, they're supposed to be one of his lifelong friends. He pretty much revealed that he hates doing the podcast and talking to other rappers, and only ever did this as a courtesy to Mitch. And as Yachty went into specifics and revealed that he helped Mitch make $400,000 for pretty much doing nothing in his own words, and so because of all this, Yachty is so fed up with the way he was treated that he is canceling the podcast from here on out.
You know what's crazy? Some people be like, you cannot let people help you, because then they'll turn around and do this. They'll just throw it right back in your fucking face. Like, but to be honest, I don't know what made Lil Yachty get to this point, because before then he wasn't talking this spicy. So something there had to have been a shift. There had to have been something that happened that made Lil Yachty be like, look bro, I'm sick of this shit, fuck all the bullshit, I don't care how I come off, fuck y'all. Like, it had to be something that happened between them two, or just in general, like with all of them. So it's like because I don't know if Lil Yachty talk like this, like, but I don't know Lil Yachty like that. I don't really keep up with him. I don't know what he be doing and what he talk about and shit like that. But it's like, damn, like, Yachty, damn, tell niggas they ain't nothing, and you just throwing out all these numbers about what motherfuckers owe you and shit like that. That's tough.
With all of this, which all transpired in about 10 minutes on IG Live, while Yachty may not be wrong about the fact that he is the secret ingredient and X factor to a lot of people's careers and success, which is something even Drake has praised him for in the music world, this situation is just strange, and he is getting a lot of hate for his comments right now, because with both everything he says charged towards Karrahboo and Mitch, he kind of invalidates his own points by talking about the things he built and put so much effort into, by making it seem like he only did it as pure favors to other people. Because with Karrahboo, for example, as Yachty goes on to talk about her being a horrible person, he doesn't really make himself look any better. Because by saying this, he also exposes that he just stayed silent during all of this and still tried to help build Karrahboo's career. Because while I'm not necessarily doubting that anything Yachty said was true, It seems like he only cares about the fact that she is a bad person now, when she is no longer serving any sort of benefit to him. And with Mitch,
Right.
Yachty again makes his actions, of which he did to help one of his lifelong friends, come off as a bitter and backhanded move. Because by pretty much calling the guy who's supposed to be your best friend on live talentless and telling the world that he was running to you for success, he is making a man who he is supposed to have his back look absolutely pathetic after already being accused of doing this on the podcast clip that started this all in the first place. And this is why, despite Yachty proving with this rant that he is great at branding a very popular podcast, and he is truly a rapper who can not just expand his own craft into so many lanes, but also can literally write from the perspective and voice of other artists. Yachty is also exposed that while the people he is around may be bad, he also is too, because from the way he is speaking about this entire situation, which is so backhanded,
you're not no better, to be honest,
any favor and nice deed he ever did for anybody right back in their face. He is revealing a lot about his true nature, but now with all of this, it's important to recognize that Lil Yachty has been getting increasingly more aggravated every week recently. As from his interview with Andrew Schultz, where he talked about fashion and got a lot of heat for his comments there, to this week with Drake, where they unfollowed each other for a second, but then refollowed each other as the rumor mill started to report on a possible
what a female thing to
all
do.
The bad press and attention Yachty has been getting was building to a meltdown.
These niggas be acting like
but
females.
considering how mad
crazy.
Yachty was in this clip and how destructive the things he said were, especially in the case of his comments toward Mitch, seems like this is only the start in a series of destructive moments from Yachty, because as Drake is expected to release his new song Super Soak soon, which was supposed to feature Lil Yachty, but then Yachty wanted no part in the track because of ethical issues clearing the sample, as it seems like things between Yachty and Drake may not have been on the best note already. It looks like the release of this song could blow things over with them, and as Yachty's rap group is now in flames, his podcast is over, and his most powerful connection in the industry is about to split. We can see that Yachty is speedrunning how to destroy his place in the music industry, and at the rate he is...
Not really. I mean, that's just two motherfucking groups. Like, he's good without it. And the nigga still can rap and shit. Like, him not being associated with Drake anymore, I don't think it's going to hurt his career, because was it a big thing that he was associated with Drake in the first place? Like, I don't think... when I think about Lil Yachty, I don't think about Drake. They don't go hand in hand to me. When I think about Lil Yachty, I think about Lil Yachty by himself. And then... now all this extra shit is being attached to him. But before that, it was just Lil Yachty by himself. So even if he just go out by himself, he's still gonna be Lil Yachty. He's still gonna make still gonna be making the same good music that he's making and shit like that. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up that, you know, he's kind of destroying his character while also destroying other people's characters. So it's that kind of fucking ironic. But I don't know. I think a lot of celebrities just need to put their phone down and get off the internet. That's what it boiled down to.
I would not be surprised if he takes this controversy much further than here. So now with all this said, let me know. What do you think about this entire situation with Lil Yachty? Do you think this is going to be the moment that destroys his career, or will all of this pass over and he will retain his strong image and place in hip-hop that he has built up after being hated for so long? I can't wait to hear what you have to say, and if you want to hear right alongside Lil Yachty, the downfall of Drake is still going on. Check out the suggested video.
Is it? I don't give a fuck about what the fuck Drake got going on. So that's interesting. Alright, let me go back to, because I didn't even really hear the live. Like, it goes off on Mitch for, it's 9 minutes. This is 16 minutes. Fuck, I don't want to watch a long, we're already at 20 minutes. Let me just quickly listen to this.
It's so crazy to me, bro, because it's like, bro, Kara's not a good person. She's nasty. She's like a very disrespectful, rude, egotistical person. Niggas kicked you out. Like, kicked you out because, bullying you? Bro, go ahead and tell people how you talk to people. How you tell my security guy, oh, you homeless, oh, you work for me, oh, you ain't got no, you're poor. And we above you, and how you talk to people like they nothing. You talk to people like they small, like they beneath you. Bro, hold on. Tell people how.
Where you at?
How you verbally abuse people. How you told me you gonna me when you see me. Tell people how you talk to people, bro. How you your brain is clinically imbalanced, bro. How you disrespect people. How you go around treating people in your everyday life. I've been letting you do this whole thing where you act like you like a princess and you sweet and you know like, oh, you just such a good girl. Bro, stop the front, bro. Internally, we have withheld your actions since the beginning of me giving you this career. What are we talking about, bro? What are you talking about, bro? You don't even do nothing.
Niggas start to spaz.
Yo, bro, it's so crazy to me, bro, because I've given you a career, and time to time you just disrespect me. I wrote every verse you've done. I dressed you. I dressed all 5 of you, bro. I dressed 5 every time we stepped out the house. I put an outfit on everybody. I put 8-carat earrings in everybody's ear. I put 3 chains on all y'all neck. We bought a Cartier watch. I gave you that chrome Rolex. Bro, you the most you was watching tables. You was waiting. What are we talking about? I changed life. And you on here lying, talking about some we bully you? That shit got bro. You got me, bro. You disrespectful, bro. You talk to people crazy. You tell people that they are nothing. You tell people you gonna on them. You tell people they poor, and you talk to label crazy. You claim I was stealing money from you, bro. Stealing money from you how? Stealing money from you how, bro? You ain't made no money, bro. See, this is the problem with you new artists. Y'all get popping online, and then you become more popular than your actual music, right? You $900,000 in a hole, and I got receipt. $900,000 concrete in a hole. I got receipt. I'ma post it. I dare you. Try me. Try me. I'ma post. And I post how much money your dreams are made. You got, bro. Stop. Don't go on the internet and act like I'm bullying you, bro. I've been nothing but loving and caring and paid your bills and gave you money and took you around the world. And nobody would even know who Karrahboo was if it wasn't for me. What are we talking about, bro? Are we talking about, bro? I wrote verse when we went on the radar. I put you last on purpose so everyone would say,
I still don't understand this. If you feel like she don't really have talent and can't do for herself, why even try to put her on? Because at the end of the day, all that's gonna fall on you. You're gonna have to continually write her verse. You're gonna have to continually do this for that, do this for her. You're gonna continuously have to do that for her. What is the purpose when you could just find somebody who actually has the talent where you don't need to do all this stuff? And then on top of that, you're saying that she just like this terrible fucking person. Why would you even want to put somebody like that on? Like, why would you want to excuse a lot of that behavior that you see and that you seem to not agree with right now? Why would you want to have somebody like that experience all these great things in life? Like, what? I think I'm missing something. Something's being missed. How do you know this girl? Where did you meet her? What did you see in her where you were like, yeah, this person has star-like qualities that needs to be broadcast? But also in that same breath, you're saying that she doesn't make any money. You write all her shit, so it's not like she can write her own shit. Or rather, she can write her own shit, but it's not as good as the shit that you could write for her that gets her popping. And fuck, I just lost my train of thought. But it's just a lot of things that's kind of like, I don't know if the word is contradictory or what, but I'm not understanding. I don't understand, why would you try to put somebody on like this, you know? I don't know if he has said something about Mitch yet.
That girl, I slowed the beat down. I put 808 specifically on your verse. So when it got to your part and the beat dropped, everyone would be like, oh, the girl is the craziest one. I wrote that verse the night before we even went on the radar on my phone. I typed, I got the voice, I got the reference. What we talking about? You ain't never wrote no a song in your life. That's why ain't no music came out since you've been left. Cause you ain't got no music. Cause you can't rap.
So what was the point of making her? What was the point of making her, trying to make her a rapper if she can't rap? Am I missing something? Is that kind of like a weird question to ask? What is the purpose of trying to make her a rapper if she cannot rap?
Don't say nothing. On my mother's life, I was gonna let you go live your life and go get a new writer and go get a stylist and go do you. I wasn't gonna speak on you, but you gonna go on the internet and say that I bully you? Kara, I have never bullied you. I let you live in my house for free. You lived in my house for free when you didn't have nowhere to live. I let you live in my house. I let you live in my house for free. I let you live in my house free when you was disrespecting my home security and telling them that they beneath you and that they better and watch this house because they work for you when they work for me. Same way you talk to people at the label, same way you talk to the touring person, the touring manager, which I have every receipt on how you talk to people in group messages. I don't, bro. I deleted Instagram and Twitter off my phone, bro. I ain't even on this shit. I've been asleep for 17 hours, bro. I went to sleep at 2 a.m. I woke up at 7 p.m. Sick, throwing up. I'm throwing up right now. Swear to God, throwing up right now, bro. And you on here got me up, bro. You got me up, bro. They couple hours before my birthday, bro. You got up, bro. I ain't never did nothing but be nice. I ain't never did nothing but be there. I ain't never did nothing but love you. Brought you around every rapper, any rapper, bro. Who? I brought you around everybody from Baby to Drake to, bro. I put you on. Stop doing. Come on, bro. I'm completely sober, bro. Y'all, bro. Come on, bro. We not gonna act like, bro, like I'm crazy, bro. You was my best friend, bro. Like, come on, bro. I made sure I gave you this career.
Oh, so that's what it was.
What are we talking about?
She was his best friend. That's what.
Not to this Mitch situation. Cause Mitch, y'all online talking about some Lil Yachty bullying, disrespecting his friend in front of Key Glock. Bro, I didn't even want to do a podcast, bro. I swear to God, I didn't want to do no podcast, bro. I didn't want to do no podcast, bro. Bro, Mitch came to me like, bro, I need to do something in life. I need to do something in life. Help me out. I said, all right, you know what? I'm gonna give you a platform. I'm gonna find someone to sponsor us, and I'm gonna give you a platform. We're gonna make a podcast, and I'm gonna show people how funny you are. I'm gonna show people how crazy you are. I'm gonna show people like how cool you are, and it's gonna give you a platform. You know what I'm saying? I ain't wanna do a podcast. I'm a rapper. Got millions of dollars. I don't need to talk to other rappers. What are we talking about? I did the podcast for Mitch. Don't put goddamn $400,000 in Mitch's pocket. And y'all sitting here talking about something. He disrespecting his friend. And I ain't Mitch, bro. I've been asleep all day. I wake up to this crazy shit.
I'm still trying to understand, what does that have to do with what you said to him? Like, why? Like, you not wanting to do a podcast, and you apparently from on the podcast saying that this man would be nothing without him. What is that? How does that correlate? Because of the fact that you didn't want to do it makes it okay for you to talk like that to him? I'm not understanding. I'm trying to understand, y'all. I'm just listening to it, and I'm just thinking and trying to process and try to understand. Now, maybe he might explain what led up to this, what made him feel like, you know, what he said was valid or whatever the fuck. But maybe I just gotta continue to listen because it's not correlating a little bit for me.
Mitch, Mitch, you didn't go on the internet and tell these folks that we playing, bro. That tweet got goddamn 6 million views on it. You ain't going there and tell them folks we playing. Man, it's Twitter, bro. You know how they is.
Oh, so he was like playing when he said that? I didn't see the clip, so I don't know. I can't attest for. Was it lighthearted? Did he laugh after and shit like that? Like, I didn't hear what he said or how he said it, so I can't attest But if they feel like that's just how they play, that's how they play. But I didn't hear it, so I don't know. But Lil Yachty saying that what he said that people thought was disrespectful, they were playing.
Bro, you know how Twitter is, bro. You know how Twitter is, bro. And then, podcast. You in the podcast. How about that? I'm about the podcast. And like, what are we talking about, bro? All I do is help people, bro. I don't get nothing from none of this shit. I help people, bro. All I do is try and help people, bro. The both of them. This Kara shit is so crazy to me, bro, because it's like, bro, Kara's not a good person. She's nasty. She's like a very disrespectful, rude, egotistical person. I'm talking about, bro, she talk to people like they crazy, bro.
Come on, stop all that.
Like they nothing. Like they've been, I've been rich for 9 years, bro. I ain't never talked to nobody like they beneath me. I was raised with respect by my parents, bro. I don't talk to people like they, this money shit ain't nothing. I don't ever treat nobody like they less than me. Everyone is equal, bro. Like, I swear to God, bro. And I write my own raps, nigga. I write a whole lot of people raps, nigga. What we talking about, bro? I ain't never act like somebody was better than me. Ever. I ain't better than no. I'm a regular ass, bro. For real. I'm a regular ass outside. And it was confused or wanted to touch me, nigga. I'm outside. I'm in New York right now. I'm a regular person, man. I talk to anybody. I take pictures with anybody. I ain't never shit on nobody. What are we talking about, bro? Like, you ain't a good person. And your career would not, sooner or later it would have came out that you a terrible person and you shit on people and you treat people like they nothing. And your career would have been done. I mean, shit, it's been done. You're on right. So, like, nothing to it. I don't ever understand, like, you give somebody a career and then they start to think, like, they really start to think they that person. You got me, bro, how dare you? How dare you, bro? You disrespect.
Oh, man. Okay. He had more to say, but I pretty much got the sum of it. Now, I did see something about how she responded, but damn, I feel like this is a nigga talking about some shit. He better be quick.
Michael's top.
If y'all not updated on this situation, I guarantee you, go watch my last video. You'll know exactly what's going on. I know it's been a lot. Y'all probably just don't know. So yeah, go watch that. But there's been a lot of tension between Concrete Boys, Lil Yachty, Mitch, and also Karrahboo. Because recently, I know y'all been seeing that Lil Yachty went live yesterday. But before I even speak about what happened on the live, I want to talk about how exactly this started, alright? Because of course, we all know that Karrahboo left the Concrete Boys, alright? Nobody really said too much. Of course, Lil Yachty went live. He said it wasn't no big issue, and that was it. But over time, Karrahboo started doing this thing where she was kind of like sub-tweeting Lil Yachty, but she didn't say his name, you know what I'm saying? And she made this tweet basically saying that I'm not tripping, stuff is gonna unfold soon, y'all gonna see. And now we gotta switch gears to the whole Mitch and Lil Yachty situation, because I know y'all seen that tweet where supposedly that Lil Yachty was disrespecting best friend Mitch, right? And that clip was just a video of them arguing, okay? And everybody was retweeting it and saying that Lil Yachty was such a bad guy because they felt like he was disrespecting his day one friend, you know what I'm saying? But that's not really important. What is important is that Karrahboo had basically tweeted again after that video had circulated and Lil Yachty was getting bashed for it, right? She quote tweeted her last tweet and she said, "This aged well." Then she just out of nowhere deleted the post, so it seemed kind of skeptical. We all know that she's talking about Lil Yachty, but now it's really confirmed, you know? And now we gotta switch gears again because there was something that happened where supposedly Karrahboo had went to a restaurant to eat, right? And there was this random female. Of course, this female was a fan because she ended up asking Karrahboo, "Yo, are you okay? Did you get kicked from the group? What happened?" Supposedly Karrahboo didn't say much, but she said that she was kicked. She was really disrespected from the whole group and she felt like she was being bullied, right? And I know y'all probably wondering, okay, why would everybody believe a random female from a restaurant? But she actually ended up showing a photo of her being with Karrahboo that day, so a lot of people actually started believing her. So at that point there was just a lot of tension. A lot of people was believing that Karrahboo was disrespected and eventually just kicked out the group. Lil Yachty,
I mean, that wouldn't necessarily make me feel like that's the truth, because there's 3 sides to the fucking story. There's one person's side, the other person's side, and there's the truth. So you know, because I don't know, and the girl who met Karrahboo being like just regurgitating shit that she heard from somebody else, one side of the person's story, and then being like, yep, then that's it, and I'm gonna regurgitate the information online because this is facts. It's kind of like, girl, anybody can say anything. You don't know these people. You don't know what goes on behind closed doors. You don't know the truth. You're just going off of what one person said and then running with it. You don't know the truth. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, because this person told me their truth, that it's the truth, you know? No, I don't do shit like that. I don't know. I don't know these people, so I wouldn't be sitting there like being like, yep, that's the truth. It's one person's side, that's the truth. Because you don't know. Everybody has their own type of truth. There's always little parts of the truth. And then there's the whole truth, which is we'll probably never know. Because it's always other people's versions of truth.
So much hate from the whole Mitch situation. Felt like he was being disrespected from Karrahboo. So on the night of his birthday, Lil Yachty went live and started disrespecting everybody. And of course, throughout the live, Yachty said a lot of stuff about Karrahboo and Mitch. But one of the biggest things that stood out the most was that he said that Karrahboo owes him $900K. She wasn't writing her songs.
That was the big thing.
He did everything for her. And a lot of people wasn't believing Yachty at first. So he started showing receipts, and he posted on his story after he hopped offline disrespecting everybody. And he shows proof that he wrote that whole On the Radar freestyle.
Got all them guns, put in your name, and you ain't grip them once. You sent them money for some price, but I ain't shit not one.
And for the rest of the night, Karrahboo was just getting clowned from a lot of people, but she still got a lot of fans, don't get me wrong, but it just looked bad on her part. Then you had tons of people that was agreeing with Lil Yachty, but then I was seeing stuff where they were saying that he had an ego and all that, and it felt like he was acting weird about the whole scenario.
It seemed like everybody got a fucking ego.
The reason
like,
I'm making these videos because we all seen that Mitch had responded to Lil Yachty, but we never.
Let me read this. I don't know which way it goes, but I'm just gonna read it from here up. If you don't hear it from me, it's not true. Bro never stole from me, and we don't have no shady history or anything along that nature, so that's cap. Everybody that knows me know I put in work. Nobody can take that from me, and he wasn't trying to take that from me. We just debating on camera, and it got taken out of context, I'm assuming. Okay.
Never seen that Karrahboo responded to Lil Yachty. Recently, that actually happened. Karrahboo went on her story. She had a few things to say, so let's look at this. Put it on your kid, I ain't right.
Put on your kid, I ain't write these songs, Miles. Stop the cap and leave me out your internet shenanigans. Run late. Oh, so she did write that song I like. Stop bitching me. Stop bullying me, dog. I never... Does it say bullying? And why are y'all blanking out bullying? What the fuck is going on? I'm thinking I said bitching. Like, what? I never said nothing. You letting random fans get in your head, damn. Get in your head, man up. So she didn't write it. Well, only song I heard was Running Late, and I like that song. So if she did write that song, then perfect.
These songs, Miles, stop the cap and leave me out your internet shenanigans. And then she put a laughing emoji. And as you can see from the screenshot, right, she showed her top 3 songs: Running Late, Where Your Daddy, and On the Radar Freestyle. And she circles around the top 2 songs and shows the amount of streams. Then she say, stop in me, big dog. Laughing emoji. I never said
why y'all blanking out
random fans get in your head.
What is going on?
So at this point, everything is up in the air. Of course, we know that Karrahboo didn't write the On Our Radar Freestyle, so she's also been getting a lot of hate from that. But there's still a lot of things that's up in the air because we don't know if Karrahboo was actually disrespecting the team or not. We don't really know if Lil Yachty was disrespecting Karrahboo, but at the same time, he did say that he let her stay in his house for free. He said that he gave her this career. So at this point, nobody really know what to believe. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about Karrahboo.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody know what to believe because everybody has their own.
We'll wait to see. Make sure y'all follow my Twitch. We was just live on there recently. And don't forget.
Well, that was it, y'all. I don't know. It's a lot going on. Like I said, there's always 3 sides to the stories. I don't know the truth. So I'm not going to sit here and say this person is lying, that person is lying, this person telling the truth, that person I don't know. So I don't have a big opinion on Lil Yachty or Karrahboo. I like Karrahboo's music. Well, the songs I've heard, I only heard really like 3 songs. So I like that, you know. That's something I can comment on, but I don't know a lot of things, you know. I don't know. I just think that a lot of this is just a bunch of egos being all around. Like, I don't really know. I really don't know how to like I don't know how to like really comment on any of this shit. I think Lil Yachty was just better by himself, doing his own thing. That's what I think. So him not being cool with, because it was the first video talking about Drake, he's gonna be fine. Him not being cool with Karrahboo, he'll be fine. If he's not cool with Mitch no more, he'll be fine. Because again, I didn't know Karrahboo or Mitch for a very long time, and Lil Yachty's been fine. So in terms of Lil Yachty, he's good. Now Karrahboo, and you know, things being brought up about her character and she not being, you know, a good person, all that extra shit. I don't know. I can't attest for that. I don't know her, so I don't know if she's a good person or not. But if that is the truth, then it will be revealed. You know, people will come out about it. So only time will tell about that situation. We're only getting really what Lil Yachty has to say. Nobody else has said anything from my knowledge. Mitch, it didn't seem like, I still don't understand. Okay, I think there was something being talked about it, because I was like, I still don't understand why Lil Yachty was talking like that to Mitch, but in the tweet, Mitch was saying that, you know, that they were just debating or whatever, and Lil Yachty saying that's how they joke around or whatever. So, and he wanted him to be like, hey, tell these people this is just how we joke around. This is how we talk to each other. Like, it's not that deep. It's not that serious. So I think Lil Yachty was feeling some type of way that Mitch was just allowing people to, I guess, trash Lil Yachty's name or whatever. And Lil Yachty was like, bro, I didn't even really want to do this shit. So like, since you can't come up and say something, then we're done with this, because I don't want to do it, never wanted to do it, don't need to do it. I was doing this for you type shit, and you letting people talk crazy about me. So, child, it's always something. It's always something. But yeah, what's your opinion on the situation? If you have an opinion, you know, do you fuck with Lil Yachty still? I still fuck with Lil Yachty's music. This is what I have learned to do: separate people from their fucking craft or art. If they're good at whatever craft or art they're doing, that's how far as I want to know people. I don't want to know their personal business. I don't want to know who they are behind closed doors, because everybody seems to be fucked up behind closed doors. If they're like, you know, weird as fuck, like, then yes, let me find that out. But will that then turn whatever craft they do not good if they are good at it? Let's be real. Let's be honest. So I just don't be wanting to know people's personal business. I just be wanting to know them for what they do. Like in this instant, Lil Yachty makes good music. I just want to listen to Lil Yachty's music. I don't want to know him outside of that, you know? So that's what I've learned to do. Just separate people. Anywho, this was it with this video, y'all. If you want me to react to something else, let me know at the bottom, but you have to be subscribed first. I'll just be trying to recommend things and you're not subscribed. I don't do that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you guys later.
And she watch anime, she got the whole package. When I'm with her, we be making magic. While I'm going berserk in the guts, I'm fighting demons night to night, I'm feeling like guts. These niggas before the night, really about it, these niggas a bust. Getting the money is never an option, this shit is a must.